What's going on, guys? In this video, we're going to talk about CEI. That's Camber Energy Incorporated. Once again, that's Camber Energy Incorporated with the ticker symbol CEI. Guys, in this video, we're going to talk about a few things, okay, regarding some updates with the CEI and also the current update from the CEO himself, James Doris. Guys, if you like information and analysis I'll be providing in this video, please hit the like and subscribe button. Let's get going.
Good afternoon. I thought it'd be helpful to provide a brief update on a few items. Before we get into it, I want to emphasize, as always, that everything I say is subject to the public filings of each of Camber Energy Inc., CEI, and Viking Energy Group Inc., VKIN, as well as the disclaimer at the beginning of this presentation. We don't get involved in the day-to-day trading of the stock of either entity, but we are sincerely grateful for the support of all stakeholders and want to be as transparent as possible as to the activities going on inside the companies. So let's get at it. Camber historical financial statements finally done, out of the way. Took far too long, cost way too much money, but we cleaned it up, and it's time to move on. Viking, we have some housekeeping to do there because of the importance of getting the Camber filings done. The Viking Q, the most recent 10Q got pushed to the side, but the auditors are going through their final review procedures, and we expect the Q to get filed in the next few business days. And going forward, so let's talk about the organization. I mean, we've endured the oil collapse, the pandemic, regulatory issues, historical accounting, BS from prior management, the auditor. Okay, that's all done, and we've managed to make some progress, but now it's time to really go. And despite fighting with our hands behind our back for 15 to 18 months, we've made a lot of progress. We've strengthened the balance sheet at Viking. We've got some new divisions. We've got some innovative technologies with solid joint venture partners that believe in their technology and our overall vision. So it's great, and it's time to drive the growth of those divisions and make this organization not only profitable, but pandemic-proof, recession-proof, and it's time to really build this. So with respect to moving forward, we got a bit more housekeeping to do at Camber with over the next couple of weeks to deal with things within existing agreements, which we'll do, and then we're going to jump on the full combination of the two entities. You'll have noticed from the Camber filings that we treated Camber's investment in Viking on an equity method basis from an accounting point of view, as opposed to consolidating Viking's financials at Camber. And the reason for that, I'll just say quickly, is I own preferred shares at Viking, and I suspended my voting rights and other entitlements with respect to those shares with a view to being able to consolidate the financials. But the ultra-conservative accounting position was due to contingencies associated with those rights, the preference was to just do a full consolidation when the full combination is complete. So that's fine. So we're going to take care of the housekeeping items at Camber over the next couple of weeks. Then we're going to work on the full combination, next steps, including potentially just amending there's an existing merger agreement between the two entities that's been outstanding for quite some time. We'll revisit that, update it as necessary, and then move forward because we believe that that's a great path for everyone involved. We've got rid of over 70% of the legacy Series C preferred shares at Camber, which is great for everyone. And we're making progress in all divisions. So the Power Solutions division, with Simpson Maxwell being the anchor, we're assisting Simpson Maxwell with its expansion efforts across Canada, focusing initially on Ontario, which is good. Our medical waste disposal technology, our technical team and engineering teams are updating the design. We've got a great design, which we believe is a leading edge, the best in the world, that we're going to finalize in the next couple of weeks. We've got reps in Germany this week talking to prospective customers and attending various trade shows there, which is good. Our open conductor detection system, the technologies that have been developed by engineers to identify breaks in power lines and to terminate the power immediately before the broken line hits the ground and causes an incendiary event. So we, in negotiations with different companies with respect to the sale or license of that technology, and a recognized utility is very interested. They suggested they wanted to test it by an independent third party, so that testing is started this past week, on Tuesday of this week. So again, no guarantees, but we're very encouraged. It's an important and necessary step to advance the sale or license process with that. This is extremely encouraging. And then with the natural resources division, as I mentioned, as we were dealing with all the legacy accounting issues, we were trying to strengthen Viking's balance sheet as much as possible, and I think we did a really good job there. And now that the filings at Camber are complete, we're dealing with groups that have been on the sidelines with respect to new acquisition opportunities there. So it's busy, and over the next several weeks, and we're looking forward to a great summer. We're going to introduce you to other members of our team. We'll provide regular business updates, and it's just so refreshing to move forward and get this thing going. So that's it for now. Again, we're grateful for everyone's support and looking forward to a great few months.
So guys, CEI by the time of this recording closed at a price of 0.65 cents. It's up 2.15% during the trading hours, and it's slightly down in the after hours at the price of 0.6450. Now, if you go to your Fintel.io, guys, in the institutional ownership, you can clearly see here, guys, that we have 79 total, 69 long only, 1 short only, and 9 long and short at the same time. If you scroll down, guys, you can clearly see that in the past days, respectively May 31st, you can clearly see that Vanguard and other institutions are trying to rebalance. Okay, some of them have actually closed their position, specifically this First Natural Gas ETF, Virtu Financial, and Capital Trust Financial Advisors. They have closed their position entirely, but as you can clearly see, some institutions have actually increased and decreased their positions with CEI because, like I said a while ago, they're trying to rebalance their holdings in respect to the market conditions right now. Also, guys, in the news, we have lately we have this press release from CEI themselves. You can actually see that in their press release. Also, this news is also available in Yahoo Finance. Camber Energy discloses communication from NYSE American. So it's pleased to announce that on May 20th, 2022, it received a letter from the NYSE American LLC advising that the company is back in compliance with the exchange's continued listing standards set forth in Part 10 of NYSE American Company Guide. The company guide giving the company filed with the SEC previously outstanding financial reports. So guys, they have completed all that, but if you have heard from James Doris, we are still, everybody, the retail investors and institutional investors, is still waiting for the Viking 10Q filing, and he clearly said in the update that we will have that in the next couple of few days. So that could be next week, guys. We just don't know. Guys, take note of exchange volume for the stock today is 73.88%, which is really not normal for a certain stock to be trading in the dark pool. Okay, so 73.88% is above, it's ridiculous, personally speaking, and I strongly believe that CEI itself is highly manipulated stock. So let's see how that goes. But like I said, I'm hoping that in the future I'm not gonna see these numbers again from the dark pools. Okay. So for your technical analysis, guys, you can clearly see here, guys, that we have a volume of 24.08 million. Our average volume for the past 3 months is 67.67 million. Okay, so our 52-week low is 0.330. Okay, so guys, also you can clearly see here, this is my 15 minutes time frame. Okay, so you guys can clearly see that we are in a current support of 0.65 cents. We have a very strong resistance at around, so even in the past, guys, we have a strong resistance here in this area at around 67 cents. And also, if you zoom out, okay, you can clearly see, guys, that in this wedge, once we get out of this wedge, we are about to break out. Okay, so I'm expecting another breakout for CEI in the next few days. First being is, of course, everybody is no longer fearful of being delisted from NYSE because of those filings. Second is, I'm expecting a lot of good news from the Viking 10Q and the patents that we are expecting. So there's a lot of press release coming up for CEI over the horizon, ladies and gentlemen, and we are just waiting on that. Okay, guys, if you like the information and analysis I have provided in this video, please hit the like and subscribe button. Once again, this is your boy Don Leo Trades. I love you all. Peace out.